Hello students, let's do rational numbers exercise 2b. We are on page number 30 and with question 7. Insert three rational numbers between minus 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So we have these two rational numbers which we are going to write down here. So that's minus 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. Now 3 and 4 are the denominators that you can see here, and since they are different, we're going to make them the same by finding the LCM of the denominators. So let's do that. Let's find the LCM of 3 and 4. Let's start with 3 itself. 3 ones are 3 and then you bring down 4. Now we can go on to 2. So 2 and then 2 twos are 4. Continue with 2, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM here? 3 into 2 into 2. So we have 3 twos are 6, 6 twos are 12. So the LCM is 12 and that is going to become the denominator for both these rational numbers. So we have 12 and 12 as the denominators. Now 3 into what is 12? 3 fours are 12. So we multiply this also by 4. So what do we get? The sign is minus, 2 fours are 8. Then the next rational number, we have 4 threes are 12. 3 threes are 9. So this is 9. So we have two rational numbers here, minus 8 by 12 and 9 by 12, and we have to insert three rational numbers between these two. So now, just to help you understand this better, we will go on to a number line. Let me draw a number line for you here. Now, let me write minus 8 here, minus 8 by 12 here, and we'll have 9 by 12 here. Now there are many that can come in between. There are many other rational numbers that can come in between minus 8 by 12 and 9 by 12. Now I can say 8 by 12 here, 7 by 12, 6 by 12, 5 by 12 and so on. And this side here also I can say minus 7 by 12, minus 6 by 12, and a lot of other rational numbers will come in between. Now we have to insert three rational numbers here, 3. So we can take any 3 apart from these two, minus 8 by 12 and 9 by 12. We have to leave that because that is given to us in the question that we have to do between these. So we can take any 3. So let's take these 3, 6 by 12, 7 by 12 and 8 by 12, and let's insert it between these two rational numbers. So we have 8 by 12. Now I'm going to insert the three rational numbers that we have selected. You can take any 3. So now I've taken 6 by 12, 7 by 12 and 8 by 12. And the other rational number that we have is 9 by 12, which we will write here. So that is 9 by 12. So now minus 8 by 12 is minus 2 by 3 from the question. So let's write minus 2 by 3 here. So we have minus 2 by 3, and 9 by 12 is 3 by 4. So let's write 3 by 4. So we have 3 by 4. Now we are going to insert these three rational numbers here. Now take the first one, 6 by 12. Now 6 by 12 can be reduced to the lowest term. So let's take 6 by 12 and reduce it to the lowest term and see what we get. So we have 6 by 12. We can divide both these by a common factor and we can use 6 in this case. Now 6 ones are 6. 6 ones are 6 and 6 twos are 12. So we have 1 by 2. So instead of 6 by 12, we're going to write 1 by 2. Now the next one is 7 by 12. This we can't reduce, so we can write it as it is. So that is 7 by 12. Now the next one is 8 by 12, which can be reduced. So let's try that. So 8 by 12, we can divide both by 2. We can also divide both by 4. So let's use 4, the highest common factor. So here 4 twos are 8 and 4 threes are 12. So we've got 2 by 3, which can't be reduced again. So 2 by 3. So these are the three rational numbers that we have inserted now. And we have inserted them between minus 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. So like I said, you can take any 3 that come between minus 8 by 12 and 9 by 12. Question 2. 5 by 7 and 7 by 9. We have to insert three rational numbers between these two. So now let's write down the question again. 5 by 7 and 7 by 9. Denominators are different, so let's find the LCM of the denominators 7 and 9. So 7 ones are 7 and we bring down 9. Now we can use 3. 3 ones are 3. 3 threes are 9. Again we can use 3, 1 and 1. So what is our LCM here? LCM is 7 into 3 into 3, which is 7 into 3 threes are 9. 7 nines are 63. So the LCM is 63, which we are going to use as the common denominator for these two rational numbers. So we have 63 here and 63 here. Now 7 nines are 63, so multiply 5 also by 9. 5 nines are 45. Let's go to the next rational number. 9 sevens are 63, so 7 sevens are 49. So what do we have here? 45 by 63 and 49 by 63. So these are the two rational numbers that we have, and we have to insert 3 more between them. So 45 by 63, then we have 49 by 63. Since the denominators are the same, we just have to look at the numerators now. So we have 45 and we have 49. Let's write all the numbers that come between them. Now these are positive numbers, so it's easy for us to write 45, 46, 47, 48. So we have these three numbers. Now if we give it the denominators that's given to us, this is by 63, 46 by 63, 47 by 63, 48 by 63 and 49 by 63. It's what's there in the question. So let's insert these. So this will be 46 by 63, 47 by 63 and 48 by 63. So we have three rational numbers inserted here. Now 45 by 63 is 5 by 7. So let's write 5 by 7 here. So this is 5 by 7 and 49 by 63 is 7 by 9. So let's write 7 by 9 also. So we have 7 by 9. Now let's insert all the other rational numbers inside in between. Now 46 by 63. Can that be reduced further? That cannot be reduced further, so we will write it as it is. So let's write 46 by 63. Look at the next one, 47 by 63. Also we can't reduce, so let's write it as it is. The next one is 48 by 63. Now 48 by 63, both are divisible by 3. So let's divide both by 3. 48 divided by 3 and 63 divided by 3. So let's do short division. 48 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. There's one left, so that becomes 18. 3 6 are 18. So 48 divided by 3 is 16. Now 63 divided by 3. Let's divide 63 by 3. 3 twos are 6. 3 ones are 3. So what do we get here? 21. So here the third rational number, 48 by 63, we have reduced it to 16 by 21. So what are the three rational numbers that we have inserted? The three rational numbers that we have inserted are 46 by 63, 47 by 63 and 16 by 21. Question 3. Now we have to insert between minus 5 by 8 and minus 1 by 6. So minus 5 by 8 and minus 1 by 6. Now let's find the LCM of the denominators. 8 and 6. 2 4s are 8, 2 3s are 6. We continue with 2. 2 2s are 4 and then 3. Again we are going to use 2. 2 1s are 2 and 3. Then 3 1s are 3. So here what is our LCM? We have 3 2's there. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So what will that be? 2 2's are 4, 4 2's are 8, 8 3's are 24. So 24 is the LCM which we are going to use as the common denominator. So here minus 5 by 8, now the denominator will become 24. Minus 1 by 6, the denominator will become 24. So now we have to get the numerator. So for that, 8 3's are 24. So minus 5 into 3. So minus, the sign will remain the same. Then 5 into 3 is 15. So that will be minus 15. Let's go to the second rational number. 6 fours are 24. So we multiply this by 4. So minus 1 into 4. The sign is minus. 1 fours are 4. So now we have denominators which are the same and the numerators are minus 15 and minus 4. Now what are all the rational numbers that come between minus 15 and minus 4? We have many rational numbers, isn't it? Let's write a few. So if we have minus 15 here and minus 4 here, what are all those that we have between these? So we have minus 5, minus 6, minus 7, minus 8, minus 9, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, and it goes on up to minus 15. Now we have been asked to take any three. So you can take any three from here. We can take any three of these numbers here. Now let's take these three. Okay, so what will that be? So here we will have minus 15 by 24, which is already given to us. Now we are taking minus 7. So that will be minus 7 by 24. Then we have minus 6 by 24. Then we have minus 5 by 24. These are the three that we are going to insert between these two. Minus 4 by 24. So minus 15 by 24 is actually minus 5 by 8. Now the first one that we have inserted, minus 7 by 24, will remain the same. Second one, we can reduce it to the lowest term. How do we do it? Let's take it to the working column. 6 by 24. We can divide the numerator and the denominator by 6 itself. So what do we get? 6 ones are 6 and 6 fours are 24. We get 1 by 4. So this will be minus 1 by 4. And then here we have minus 5 by 24, which we can't reduce. And the other rational number here is minus 4 by 24. So we have got our answer here. These are the three rational numbers that we have inserted. There are many more. You can choose any three, but see that they are in the lowest form. Question 8. Insert four rational numbers between these two rational numbers. So let's write down these numbers here, the questions first. So what do we have here? Minus 3 by 8 and we have minus 5 by 6. First step is finding the LCM to make the denominators the same. So we have 8 and 6. So let's find the LCM using 2. 2 fours are 8 and 2 threes are 6. We continue. 2 twos are 4 and bring down 3 as it is. We continue with 2. 2 ones are 2. You bring down 3. Then we continue with 3, 1 and 1. So what is the LCM? The LCM is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. So now let's multiply and see. 2 twos are 4, 4 twos are 8, 8 threes are 24. So the LCM is 24, which we are going to use as the denominator. So here the denominator is 24. Here also the denominator is now 24. So now let's get the numerators. 8 into 3 is 24, isn't it? So let's multiply this also by 3. So what do we get? Minus 3 threes are 9. And the other one, 6 into what is 24? 6 fours are 24. So multiply this also by 4. The sign is minus, 5 fours are 20. So now our denominators are the same. So we have to look at the numerators. So here we have minus 9 and minus 20. So now let's see what are all the rational numbers between minus 9 and minus 20. So minus 9 will be here and minus 20 will be here somewhere. Okay, so we have many numbers between minus 9 and minus 20. So this will be minus 10, then we have minus 11, and then we have minus 12, and then we have many more, and then here it will be minus 19. So it goes on like that. Okay, so as you can see, there are many and we just need 4. So we are going to pick 4. So we'll take, say, minus 10, minus 11, minus 12, and we'll take minus 13 also. So let's write that down. So this is going to be minus 9 by 24. And the first one that we're going to take will be minus 10. Okay, so minus 10 by 24. Minus 10 by 24. Then it will be minus 11 by 24. minus 12 by 24, and we'll take minus 13 by 24. So these are the four rational numbers that we have taken to insert between the other two. So here we have minus 20 by 24. Minus 3 by 8 and minus 10 by 24. Minus 10 by 24 can be reduced to the lowest term. So we can divide both these by 2. So let's divide both by 2 and see what we get. Now 2 5s are 10. So the numerator is 5. And 2 12s are 24. So 5 by 12. So that will be minus 5 by 12. And the next one is minus 11 by 24. Then we have minus 12 by 24 again. 12 by 24 can be reduced to the lowest term. We can divide both by 12 itself. Divide both by 12. What do we get here? 12 ones are 12 and 12 twos are 24. So that is 1 by 2, which is minus 1 by 2. The next one is minus 13 by 24, which cannot be reduced. Minus 13 by 24. And minus 20 by 24, from the question it is minus 5 by 6. Now what are the four rational numbers that we have inserted? These are the four rational numbers that we have inserted between minus 3 by 8 and minus 5 by 6. Question 2, minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3. Let's insert four rational numbers between these. First step, let's write down the question, minus 4 by 5 and 2 by 3. Now let's find the LCM of the denominators, 5 and 3. Starting with 3, I bring down 5 as it is, 3 ones are 3, and then with 5, 5 ones are 5. So we have that. So LCM is equal to 3 into 5, which is 15. So we're going to use 15 as the common denominator. So here it is 15. Here also it will be 15. Now 5 into 3 is 15. So let's multiply minus 4 also by 3. So the sign is minus, 4 3s are 12. Then let's go on to the next one. 3 5s are 15. So we multiply 2 by 5. So what do we get? 2 5s are 10. Now the denominators are the same as you can see. And our numerators are minus 12 and 10. So we have one negative and one positive number. And we have many numbers between these. So this is minus 12, negative number, and the positive number 10 will be there. So what are the numbers that we have in between? We have minus 11, minus 10, and so on. Similarly, here we'll have positive numbers 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 10. And we also have a lot of other numbers in between. Now we have to take 4. So let's take these 4 numbers. So now let's write down minus 12 by 15 is what we already have. Now to that we are going to add 6 by 15, 7 by 15, 8 by 15, 9 by 15 and 10 by 15, which is already there, 10 by 15. So we have 4 that we have inserted in between. Now minus 12 by 15 is from the question, it is minus 4 by 5. Now 6 by 15, we can reduce it to the lowest term. 6 by 15, we can divide both by a common factor. We can divide both by 3. So let's divide both by 3 and see what we get. 3 2s are 6, so that is 2. And denominator 3 5s are 15. So we've got 2 by 5. So this will be 2 by 5. Then next one is 7 by 15, which we can't change. We will write it as 7 by 15. Then we have 8 by 15. Again, we can't reduce. We write it as 8 by 15. Then we have 9 by 15, which we can reduce. So 9 by 15, again, let's divide it by a common factor. And the common factor here is again 3. So divide both by 3. 3 3s are 9 and 3 5s are 15. So we've got 3 by 5. So this is 3 by 5. And the last one, which is already there, 10 by 15 is actually 2 by 3 from the question. So these are the 4 rational numbers that we have inserted between the given 2 rational numbers. Question 3, we have minus 3 and 6 and we have to insert 3 rational numbers between 4 rational numbers between these. So let's see what are all the numbers between these. So here we have -3, then we have -2, -1, then we have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 6. So these are the two numbers 6 and -3, and we have to insert any four rational numbers in between -3 and 6. So let's simply take these. Okay, so let's insert that. So here we have -3, then -2, -1, 0, 1, and then we'll take 6 because we only need 4. So these are the four rational numbers that we have inserted between -3 and 6. Next one, between 0 and 6. Now between 0, we have 0. Now what do we have between 0 and 6? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So what do we have? We have from 1 up to 5. Now we need to take any 4. So let's take these. So what is our answer? So we have 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we write 6. So what are the four rational numbers between 0 and 6 that we have inserted? We have inserted 1, 2, 3 and 4. So with this, children, we come to the end of this exercise. Thank you, children.